Guys, welcome to the Alamo. Welcome to the Alamo. And you're like, what? What the heck? Battle of the Alamo. Guys, if you don't know, just go ahead and Google Battle of the Alamo. Way back, way back when, a couple hundred years ago or so, backs to the wall, kind of stuff happened at the Battle of Alamo, and the rest is history as far as U.S. history is concerned. Well, right now, let's not talk about U.S. history. We are talking about Chelsea and Chelsea's future history, hopefully in the making. And we right now we're at the Alamo. Graham Potter and the boys need to make this happen, and we don't have much chances. Our backs are to the wall. We have nothing left to play for. Is Dortmund in at our front gate, and we need to basically resist them and run them over before they run us out of this Champions League and just send us down a path, a long spiral path to nowhere. We are currently trapped at 10th place in the league in this miserable season for Chelsea FC. We're trapped after 25 long games. We're still trapped at 10th place. We're not going up. We're not going down. We're just hanging. We're not going to be finishing fourth this season. That's a pipe dream. There's too many big teams. Liverpool is on the way up. Spurs is still there. They might be coming down, but they up there. Man U is up there. Spurs is in front of us. Newcastle, Brighton, guys, we're not finishing top four. Let's just go ahead and put that pipe of the pipe dream. Just go ahead and put that pipe down and just face the reality. There's no Champions League for Chelsea next season, of course, unless we win the Battle of the Alamo tomorrow against Dortmund at the bridge. It's all hands on deck. Graham, Potter, this is it. I mean, if you love your job and you love Chelsea, I mean, you gotta figure it out. I mean, we don't care how this gets done. Pretty football, ugly football, lucky football. We don't care. We just want to qualify for the quarterfinals of the Champions League so we can just keep that dream alive by fire or by force. So, guys, as it is right now, and it seems like a lot of our guys who were previously injured are back in camp. James is back training. Pulisic is training. Kante is training. And when I say training, they are training with the full team. So there's a likelihood that at least one, if not two, of those players are going to play some kind of role in the game tomorrow. My wild guess is that James, of those three players, Reece James is hopefully a more likely closer to actually being able to start this game than those other two who have not even played for Chelsea in about 4, 5, 6 months. And that said, Potter still has to stitch together a defensive unit in the absence of Thiago Silva due to injury that pretty much will knock him out for the rest of this month. He's going to be coming back in April, early April. And then the offender that's out, no thanks to a self-inflicted wound, although in fairness to Potter, he didn't have much of a choice, is Benoit Badashil, who we left out of our Champions League squad because obviously, I mean, we can't, we've been struggling to score goals. So, Potter had to prioritize including attacking players Felix, Mudrik, and of course Enzo as the three of the new players that were bought in January. He could only include three of those players, and those are the three players that he picked. And so Badashil is the odd man out. So that basically means we're out both Badashil and Silva in our central defense. And if our guess is as good, if your guess is as good as mine, then there's a possibility, if not a likelihood, that Graham Potter will implement a defensive back line, basically a five-man back line, which would then require the need of three central defenders. Um, Obviously, now we're now left with Koulibaly. Thankfully, Fofana is back, and he's back pretty much playing well. He's back and flying. So we're happy about that. So then it's all about who's going to be the third center back. If you all recall last season when Chelsea went away to Madrid, and we almost had that almost had a famous away win at the Bernabeu, that we kind of came up short there. Reece James actually played as a right center back in that game, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek played right wing back. So there's a possibility of that happening. I mean, I would prefer to see Reece James at right wing back, because we need a score. I mean, it goes without saying, we lost the first game 1-0, and if goalless draw does us no good. So we need a score, and we have been having problems creating quality chances and scoring and so on and so forth. So, and James is our number one offensive threat in terms of pushing the ball forward, in terms of crosses in the box, in terms of taking shots on target, in terms of his defensive ability. So he gives us his best use as a right wing back. But having said that, at right center back, if a Potter is concerned about his hamstring, then I would understand Potter deploying James at right center back in a position where he wouldn't be required to pretty much run up and down the line, which may overstretch his hamstring. So if that happens, then you're gonna see James at right center back, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek at right wing back, and then likely we'll see Enzo and Kovacic as our two midfielders in the middle, and it's probably going to be pretty much the rest of the team is just going to be unchanged. So that will be Kepa in goal, Chilwell at left wing back, in defense, in central defense, Koulibaly for Fana, Reece James, and then right wing back, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, central midfield, Enzo and Kovacic, and then our forwards up front would be Raheem Sterling, Felix, and Kai Havertz. Okay, and so that I don't think I'm missing anybody. That's the lineup that I have. How do y'all feel about that? lineup. Guys, we're hoping that we get that win because we need to, we need to win this game and knock these guys out at the bridge. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless you all. Peace.